So I had an idea. I thought after watching the story about Dochi of doing something similar, but not exactly the same. Unless it was planned and it just seemed like it wasn't planned. I don't know. But like she was posting her journey of wanting to do music. And I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to post constantly so people are just kind of following my journey. I want to start posting once it's done. Kind of like more like a TV show. I always think when I watch TV that it's interesting because the writers and the producers and the creators, they've already seen the conclusion. They already know what's going to happen. We just don't because we're watching it. And so that's kind of what I want this to be. It's kind of like a diary or a journal to myself of me just kind of sorting through my thoughts and my experiences. And like the timeline, like nobody knows the timeline but me. Nobody knows how long it took. Nobody knows how much it took unless you listen. I don't know. I'm kind of going through this existential crisis of feeling like, where is my life going? And even if I knew where it was going, could I afford it? And even if I knew where and could afford it, why does it matter? What is the value of life? What we're all headed the same place, and we're all kind of just filling our time with all of these things that every single one of them is a distraction. It's a distraction from the reality that like none of this stuff really matters. And we're all gonna die. Like you go to work, but what are you going to work for? Because all you're doing is just paying the same bills. And so I'm at this point now where like I get military disability for a few different things. So I have money that comes in every month. So like I don't have to work to take care of myself. But in order to have enough money to do anything else, I have to work. And, these achievements, they feel good temporarily. But, like, I don't know, for me, graduating or getting the next certificate or the next license or, getting the next job that you can name and people can point to and go, ooh, it feels like a birthday. Like yesterday you was this age and today you the next age, but you don't feel any different. And if you didn't do anything to celebrate, then there's nothing that really sticks in your memory and solidifies this day as relevant. I don't remember how many people told me happy birthday last year. I don't even remember which family members that I wanted to tell me happy birthday didn't, or which friends that I wanted to tell me happy birthday did, and which ones didn't. I don't remember that. Like if you go out to eat for every birthday, if you were me, you're going to start forgetting which one was which, or you might not remember it at all. I'm going through all of these different thoughts, and I realize in a conversation that I'm having, you know, I'm I was asked after kind of expressing this, like, what do you want to be doing? And I kind of reframed the question to like, if you weren't doing what you're doing right now, what would you be doing that would make you feel like it mattered to you? And honestly, music is the only thing that kind of is that. Like I really like writing music, and it's a weird experience. I don't think I've talked to anybody about but my brother. Not because I'm trying to be secretive, but because it just has never come up. Of songs play in your head all the time. Maybe it's just me, but songs are always playing in my head. I hear music in my sleep. I tend to dream songs and wake up and be hoping I can remember them. Soon as I wake up, I hear music. There are songs playing. Sometimes it's just a random song. Sometimes it's a song I heard on social media or on a movie recently. I don't know. I don't really know why songs play in our head. The interesting thing for me when I write songs is the songs that I write will play in my head. They will randomly just pop up. I'll be singing words to a song and can't remember where the song is from and realize it's one of the songs I've written. And that's a weird experience because for songs that I've written that I haven't put out, nobody's heard it. Nobody's heard it but me. Nobody knows it exists but me. So to take something that isn't a real thing and make it exist is interesting to me. It's exciting. It's enjoyable to be like, man, this it's like making something that doesn't exist real. It's like taking control of reality, taking control of manifestation. I assume that all creatives are like this, especially those creatives that aren't just, you know, freestyling, free flowing, just doing whatever, don't know what it's even going to turn into. But for those that already have an idea of where you're going or what you want, and then you make it, you know. But the hard part for being a creative is it costs money. Nothing is free. The only way it becomes free is if you figure out how to make it without needing other people. If you're a painter, do you make your own paint? When I make my own, like, I'm limited to only what I can think of. But when I use other people's music, they think of other things. I might like that. Or maybe I'm looking for a certain style. Maybe I've written a song, but I need a beat to it, but I need it to sound a certain way. So I go out and find it. So, you know, and I feel like I'm not really limited to what type of music I can do. I tend to write anything and everything, to be honest. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the place of writing songs that I actually like I'm sure I like them, which is another problem. Because then you spend money on things so you can try it, but you don't really know if you like it or not. And you don't know until you listen to it again or until you actually record it and get to listen to it. And so maybe you made a song and you spent all this money to do it, but you don't like it enough that you actually want to put it out. I don't know. It's just, I feel like that's the only thing that really feels like anything to me.